Let's make a phone call. Am I upside down? I am, aren't I? Oh, sorry. Hello? I would like to call the author of this book that we're reading, which is called Dress Selection and Design. Yes, and I would like to say that, honestly, I don't know who drew these pictures in this book, but some of them are not that good. So, yeah, maybe whoever did this should touch up a little bit more on their skills. I'm not the best of an artist, but I can still tell if a good drawing from a bad one. So and like sometimes these drawings look like the person's like not even sober. The way they're standing, I mean, who stands like that? I mean, like the shoulders, the neck is like protruding forward with their head like forward like that, and their shoulders are all like hunched, and the hips are like forward. It's like really unnatural, you know. I mean, like, that's not a good model for a relaxed position. Even if you're relaxed, you should be somewhat symmetrical, you know, because otherwise, if you're making all those weird protrusions on your body, that's not relaxed. That's more artificial and fake. And anyways, bye. So, anywho, am I upside down? Which way is up? Okay. Anyways, now that that's out of the way, we're gonna try to make this serene drawing. Let's see. It's like, we don't have a ruler, but we can use something else. We can try. It says rule a vertical line, okay? Well, like, we can't do a vertical line that's 12 inches. Why so long? 12 inches. Our paper is 11.5 by 8, so I don't think we can even do a 12-inch vertical line. Not possible. That's just absurd. I know this book was back in like the 50s or something, but still. Some of the stuff they say is like, honestly, like kind of ridiculous. So we're making our straight line right now with our pencil. I think our line is 7 inches maybe. Is it? Well, never mind. Let's just use the whole length. So we made a line that's the length of our pencil. That's 7.5 inches. And that's going to be our vertical line. We just traced it, basically, on one side. Because we have no ruler, in which case you have to do what you got. My mouse says hello. And then we got a balance line. So that's the balance line. Okay. Then it runs, supposedly it runs through the neck all the way to the foot, etc. And then we're gonna have a shoulder line, but it's not gonna be straight because they want us to do it like this one right here, which is Venus Serene. The Venus. What? Okay, so we're doing a slanted shoulder line. So we're gonna have the left shoulder is higher than the right. Okay. So one shoulder is higher. Can we do that? Let's see. Can't be too slanted. Otherwise, it's gonna be like not. I think the shoulder's not that narrow. We don't have an eraser, so we kind of have to be a little bit careful. Then the shoulder. So we need to make 2 more lines, one for the bust and one for the waist, that are parallel with the rest of it. Okay. So we got our bust. We need one more for the waist. Trying to do it right, parallel. No. Okay, that works. Okay, and then so we got our lines. This is the shoulder, then the bust line, and the waistline. Then we're going to do the bottom half, so, which are going to be the hip, and knees and ankle. So let's do that. So the hip is the bottom. Make sure we're doing it right so we don't look stupid. Trying to make the angle about the same angle. So we have like a tilted, slightly tilted body here going on the Venus. The Venus is not standing up straight. Bad Venus. Bad. Just kidding. Okay. Hi. What do they do? How am I? Trying to multitask. So we got a line. Come on, line. Cooperate. So there, we got it. That's our hip. Okay. Under the hip. So from the lower hip, we're going to, oh my god, I did it wrong. It's too low. Gosh darn it. There we go. It's here. That's the hip, lower hip, hip. They're actually in increments, you know, so we have to keep them in increments. Regardless of the tilt, they're still at I'm doing like 2 paper lines apart, okay, for each like head length. So like that's the shoulder, so then we're gonna have our neck here, which is half of a shoulder, half of a head length. Then we're gonna have our head right here. Where's our head? This is our head. I don't know why the head always looks so tiny in pictures. That's how it is. It's probably because my lines are way too wide. So, okay, now we're doing lower. We did hips, so from the hip, we do the knees. So knees are gonna be here. So the knees are gonna be here. So we don't need a really super wide line here, but it needs to be parallel to the hip line, since our hips and legs are usually in line with our hips. Then that's 2 head lengths down, and then our ankle line, I guess, is gonna be there, parallel as well. We did our lines way too wide horizontally. The dimensions are not. But oh well. I just wanted to make it like visible mostly, and so we understand. So this is our sole of our feet, which is another half of a head length down. And that's our ankle. So, I'm sorry, hold on. Let me do this here. Okay, we got our vertical things. We obviously did the line way too long here. We didn't need to do it that long. So we'll just pretend it doesn't exist. It's not like we have a tail or something. Unless we put on a really long dress with a tail. So now once we did our dividing lines, it says what? What are we gonna? Drop the guidelines from shoulder to bust. So from the shoulder to the bust. I kind of want to go backwards. Well, we know how big our head is, so everything should kind of go with our head width. Like proportionally. We can't, we have to go by how big is our head. So shoulder to bust, then bust to waist. Maybe we'll wear a dress this time, since we're always wearing sweaters in our drawings and pants. Okay, that's then the hip, the lower hip, and that's the knee. So we're not going to be seeing our legs this time because of our long dress. but we know where the points are. So let's see. So we're gonna have our let's see. Should we wear flat shoes or heels? I don't know. Either way, it doesn't really make any difference. So if we're on an angle, our shoes aren't really going to be straight because we're not standing straight forward. But I don't know why it's okay. And then I just want to show where the feet are supposed to go if we were straight. Let's say that's our dress or whatever. I wanted to make one of those, oh my god, usually they go from the waist, no? Those things, those tails you got, like on those gowns, don't they have them usually look from the waist? I was trying to make a tail because so this line doesn't look retarded. So that's our tail. They're usually like made out of like a thin translucent fabric. I guess they could be anything, but this is what we're gonna have to distinguish it. So then we have our dress. So yeah, we pretty much did the whole thing. The Venus Serene is actually bare, naked, etc. You can see the body, but we're doing it not naked. So that's that. Oh, we forgot our neck. We need a neck. Okay. I kind of wanted to do straps. Just to see if that works out. And oh, and we need arms. Their elbow. So we're using, oh, did I do it wrong? Let me see here. So we have to do the arm, the correct amount of distance. This is about halfway. So 1, 2, 3, that's the elbow. There. So from the shoulder to the elbow. Oh, okay, that's fine. Is it's 1 head length. We need half a more. Okay, so that's our elbow right there. That's our elbow. Then, I mean, like halfway. It's just because proportions. Let's see. I'm trying to think, is our arm really that long? Oh dear Lord. Maybe we did the tilt too much. I think so. I think we did our arms wrong too. Well, it's not really wrong. It's just kind of, my shoulders are too square. It's not really like curved, which is supposed to be curved, you know? Let's do the other arm and then we'll come back. So, let's see. One, that's the elbow. Okay, and then that is going to be the wrist. That's our palm. That's our fingers. Okay, we got the left one. Now, I don't know why we're stuck on this side, but let's see. The okay, that's fine. Oh dear Lord. Okay, maybe I did it wrong. No, that's right, okay. I mean, it looks right. I'm just confused because of the angle, I think. Okay, that's our elbow here. Maybe if we make it more obvious, you know, like... no, wrong. No, that's our elbow. And there. And these paper lines are really throwing me. 1, 2, no, 1, 2, 1, okay, almost got it. Okay, so one head length is 2 paper lines, right? So we need to make our shoulder to elbow 1.5 head lengths, because that's our proportions that we figured. Okay, so if this is, we got 1/2 and 1 head length, and then 1 head length, and then okay, so perfect. So this is our point of the elbow, and then from our elbow to the wrist is 1 head length. Okay, So we probably did this wrong. One head length is over here. Okay, that's where we messed up. So our wrist is down here, not over here. And then our palm would be down here. And our fingers. Oh no, I did 6 fingers, didn't I? That right. Our elbow macaroni, and our wrist. Okay, the palm is gonna be half a head length, and the fingers should be longer, so like another, the longest finger is another half of a length. So let's check the other side. I know we did our fingers kind of weird. So we got this correct. So from elbow to wrist is 1 head length. This the palm is half a head length. The fingers another half of a head length. Okay, so they're right. We might want to put gloves on our fingers because we kind of screwed it up and it looks really weird. So maybe we'll do that. We're not webbed amphibian pens. I just didn't pay much attention, I guess. I think we're gonna put a slip underneath. That way we can keep our straight shoulders. I kind of like them straight. I didn't want to make them curved, so we're gonna keep them straight. That way we can put we don't have to be naked since it's kind of cold today anyways and it's raining. That way so we're pretty much done. We did all the parts, which is the most important thing. Then once we did that, the rest we could just do that and finish it off. And that's that. See, like right here, if we curve the shoulder like this, we can add muscles. Oh, I did it too much. I'm muscular, but I'm not that muscular. And then guys, I hate when I go over it and then I just start messing it up. Let's just do our hair. Okay. Let's do our hair. What kind of hair should we have? I kind of want to put a veil, just because to match her dress, you know. I mean, like, it should match, you know, since matching is good, right? Don't y'all think? We should match as much as possible. Just to straighten up our lines, you know. Make sure we don't look retarded. It's always a good thing not to look retarded. It's good that we got a veil. We can cover up all our guidelines that we made. Because when we walk down the street, we don't have guidelines, do we? That's funny. Although guidelines are a good thing to keep in mind because they help you with posture, like we've learned about. When you think of your symmetrical shape and guidelines, that keeps you from coming into artificial type shapes, and that way you can remain more straight. Not like straight like a statue, because that's just going in the opposite extreme, but just straight as in like symmetrical for your own body. And that way you can walk not good and do your actions good and have less chance of having an accident or falling, etc. You know, nobody wants to fall on their face or tip over or trip or things like that. I didn't have to shade, but since we have all these guidelines, the shading kind of makes it a little more natural. So it blends a little bit more. We have to see about our shoes, because they are kind of not right. And we probably need a face. A face is a good thing. Who doesn't want a face? Everybody needs a face. Let's vote for a face. Who wants a face? I do. I want a face. Stay within the line. Stay within the line. You need to stay within the line. Stay within the line. Stay within the line. No, the thing about fashion is it's always changing. Don't you think? It's never the same. It can't be. It's not possible. It's like chilly day today. We are in June. It's a really bird day for June. Bird means cold. I don't think we want to be out in the cold. So now we need a face. We can put a necklace that looks just like the one I have, that I'm wearing. It's a heart. Am I holding this right? I feel like I'm upside down. So, people, we're almost there. Be patient. Be patient. So that's the necklace we have on. So she's just wearing this necklace, and then we sort of made a face to make it look complete. And the eyes go halfway down your face. Your eyebrows. I don't like to draw too much stuff. We like a lipstick a little bit. Not trying to look like that. It's hard to draw lipstick sometimes. So we're done, I think. You need makeup. Dude, I did it bad. Oh, no. Every time I go over something, I always do that. The note to self, don't go over stuff. Just kidding. Okay. So. Ah! Okay, our eyebrows are not that big. Eyebrows are really irritating sometimes to draw. I don't know if anyone else has that problem. I fuss over eyebrows a lot. I don't know why. Just 'cause. And so our our hair falls behind so as not to conceal our outfit, because we don't we want to be able to see the dress and not our hair. So we made our hair kind of feathery on this side. And the makeup. Okay, are we there yet? Are we there? Are we there? Just okay, I think so. Phew, that looks about right. Okay. I'm not trying to look like a clown. At the most. Clown is not a good look unless you're an actual clown. You know? And I'm not, so. Trying to shade. If I get cut off, you guys, thank you so much. My page is facebook.com, YosAllPlay, YOSALLPLAY. There's a big, huge veil that we got going on. Should we make our arms bare, or should we have them covered? Maybe, I kind of want to put gloves on with our gown, because it's like nicer. That's our wrist, I'm sorry. Wrist, not waist. Ah. I mean, we could do it covered. I guess. There, now it's a long sleeve dress. I guess that's it. We're done. So, those are ankles. Everybody needs ankles. That's the dress. Yeah, I don't know if we should put layers on our skirt, or what I was going to say, and I forgot what I was. We're supposed to be tilted, you know. That was the whole purpose of this exercise, is that we're supposed to be at some sort of an angle, not like standing straight up. Theoretically, one side is longer than the side. The way we're standing, obviously, if you're at an angle, it just appears that way. It does not. It's not like that in real life. So our hairline goes with our chin line. That's just the way we look. Okay? We're not cheeky. Cheeky. Do we need more hairs? Maybe. Well, our hair's at an angle. Our chin is not angular. It's just not cheeky. Is that okay with everybody? Wow. Do we all need a background? Would y'all think? Do we need a belt? I was thinking make something on top of the guidelines, like to make it look decorative. So we don't look like we're full of lines. Lines, lines everywhere, lines, lines everywhere, lines, lines, lines everywhere, lines. I just noticed our left shoe is wider than our right shoe. I mean, longer. We don't need long shoes. Maybe since we're on an angle or something. Is that about it? I guess. Let me see here. Let's do a background, maybe. So, I mean, do we want all these lines everywhere? Maybe we can just do a background. Like, what can we do? So that's the top of our head. That's our hair. Okay. We are wearing gloves. It's a little bit throws you off when you're at the angle that they're making us do. It's a little bit confusing, but like, I don't know if my links are correct, I think, but I feel like I want to do a waist too. So now we got our lines very clear actually, and that's good. Our bust line, our waistline, our hip line, knee line, and our ankle line is where the darker squigglies I'm making they're like lace or something. Are we all good then, folks? My hand is starting to hurt, which is a sign that we should stop. Too much shading, I think. Yay, nay, yay, nay. A lot of shading and squiggly lines. Shading and squiggly lines. Shading and squiggly lines. Why don't we do a dark background? What y'all think? Let's do a dark background. Should we? Or not? What could be behind us? Like a mirror? Mirror, picture, a window, I don't know, a door. I don't know. Maybe a tree or something, I don't know. Just to get rid of the guidelines. That's mainly the reason I'm doing that. I guess the tree then. We got a big tree behind us. Can I draw trees? I don't know. Need leaves on that thing. We got leaves in there. We need leaves. I'm not leaves in the tree. Jesus Christ. Okay. Woo woo woo, dikey woo woo. Woo woo woo, dikey woo. We got a tree, We just bought a tree. So was our outfit. We can make a lot of trees in the back, not just one. Trees are cool. I like trees. Trees are cool. They're so cool. Cool, cool, cool. Trees make me happy when I am blue. I like to look at them and smile. They make me happy. They cheer me on. Trees are so cool. They're just so cool. Tree, 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 tree. Tree, 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 tree. So we're at some sort of a place with a tree. Sure what that is. I'm stuck. Maybe just a path or something.